In media ecology, the medium is a technology within which a human culture grows. Media ecology is often defined as both the study of media as environments and the study of environments like situations or contexts as media. We'll study the work of Marshall McLuhan, Walter Ong, Neil Postman, and Joshua Meyrowitz, who are regarded as media ecology foundational theorists. Behind the concept of media as environment is the idea that technology and techniques, the modes of information and the codes of communication play a very vital role in human affairs. Media ecology tries to uncover the implicit intrinsic structures of different media like radio, television and print, for example, and their impact on human perception, understanding and feeling. Marshall McLuhan also regards numbers, games and money as media. The basic assumption of the media ecology theory is that communication media are not neutral or value-free containers for carrying information from one place to another. Every communication technology has its own unique set of physical, technical, symbolic and environmental characteristics. Different media induce their unique physical or functional impact on viewers, readers and listeners. Internet, for example, allows for the speedy and efficient long-distance transmission and sharing of information across boundaries. This leads to true globalization. We'll now consider the work of Canadian philosopher Herbert Marshall McLuhan. Media ecology theory is best known by McLuhan's catchphrase, "The medium is the message." This does not mean that the content is not important. It just means that while the message affects our conscious state, it is the medium that affects our unconscious state. McLuhan also introduces the concept of hot and cold media. He describes hot media as high-definition communication that demands little involvement from a viewer, listener or reader, as the meaning is already provided by the medium. Films, radio, digital photograph, books and lectures fall in the hot media category. Cool media, on the other hand, requires a high degree of participation. They are low definition. Little is provided by the medium, so much has to be filled in by the audience. Cool media require audiences to create meaning through sensory involvement and imaginative involvement. McLuhan regards cartoons, telephones, seminars as cool media. McLuhan also introduces the concept of amplification. Media enhances or amplifies society. The telephone, for example, enhanced the spoken word. The radio amplified the voice across distance. Television amplified both the word and the visual across continents. According to McLuhan, the media with and through which we interact with the world around us are in fact extensions of our sense organs. From this perspective, the study of media is therefore the study of our own extensions. Film, telescope and the microscope enable us to see things in ways that our naked eyes cannot. So it's an extension of our eyes. The radio and DVD players allow us to experience sounds in ways that our ears cannot provide, so it's an extension of our ears. We'll now briefly discuss Professor Joshua Meyrowitz's work on media ecology. Every media has a unique set of symbolic forms, features, or characteristics, and these forms, features, or characteristics are used for encoding, representing, and also decoding content. Meyrowitz calls this media grammar. So media grammar literacy is needed to understand the production values of different media, radio and television for example. In his seminal book No Sense of Place, Joshua Meyrowitz discusses how television has caused the blurring of boundaries between private and public and even male and female roles. A lot of private content is now in public domain because of television. Political figures are also brought much closer home due to television. Meyrowitz argues space is not just physical. We'll now briefly discuss the work of American media theorist Neil Postman. Neil Postman was the first to use the term media ecology. In 1992, he published the book Technopoly, The Surrender of Culture to Technology. He describes technopoly as a society where culture seeks its authorization in technology, finds its satisfaction in technology, and takes its order from technology. According to Postman, technopoly leads to context-free information. It is one in which the tie between information and human purpose has been cut off. Information appears indiscriminately directed at no one in particular. And technology negatively changes the fabric of society. We'll now very briefly discuss American historian Walter Jackson Ong's work. Walter Ong's Orality and Literacy explores differences between oral and literate societies in terms of communication and cognition. He discusses how the discovery of writing and the word helped humans develop a sense of individuality and intrapersonal communication. To summarize, we use McLuhan's catchphrases. The telephone is speech without walls. The phonograph is music hall without walls. The photograph is museum without walls. The electric light is space without walls. And the movie, radio and TV is classroom without walls.